CC Summers. Welcome back to Dead Wishes. So before we move on to any other route, I just want to go ahead and quickly get Sergio's other endings. When I was playing through his route, I did not realize that there could be different endings. I don't know why I didn't realize that. You'd think I would know by now, but it looks like we got the neutral middle option. Like, we weren't super awesome, but we also weren't horrible to him. So I wanted to go ahead and get the really good and the really bad ending, and then move on with another character. So let's just fucking do it. So from what I've picked up on his character playing through, it seems like he likes you to be a little bit aggressive and not exactly follow everything that he tells you. Even like teasing him and name calling him, he seems to enjoy. Which is so weird, because I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna do all of these things and he's gonna hate me. And now I'm just kind of like, how do I get him to hate me? When my asshole personality is everything he's ever looked for in a partner. So I figured for the bad ending, we'll just do everything asked of us, be really timid and boring, and then he'll, I don't know, kill us and throw us in a ditch. Alright, what's your name? It's Cece. You're in some deep shit. Heard that before. Okay, this one won't be a problem. Ain't that right? Absolutely. I'm perfect angel over here. I'm so meek. Sure, why not? Great, we're all set. If there's any problem, I can handle it.
Yes.
Okay. Of course, my knee-jerk reaction is going to be calling him a bitch, but, you know. We're trying to rein it in, so. Why are you calling me Cupcake? That's weird.
Huh?
It's cute, right? Not really.
Huh?
What? Come on, makes your heart beat fast and shit like that, right? No. Damn, thought you'd eat that shit up. I didn't eat that shit up the first time. I don't respond, but confusion mars my features. The man puts out his cigarette and places his drink on the table. Loosen up. Listen, I'm just here to work, get my paycheck, go to bed until I pay off my debt. Because, you know, this is the mafia. His eyes flick down to my hands, still bound.
Oi!
Guess you can't really loosen up. Where are my manners? I'll get your hands untied. My wrists are rubbed raw. The man's eyes slide over the irritated skin. Sorry. I'll get something for that later.
Huh?
Quit acting so tough. You're not here to impress me. No, I'm here to work and pay off my debt and go home. Okay, so he just offered us the job at the casino, and we're either agreeing, disagreeing, or just gonna be like, so you know what? Nah, I'm good. I don't want your dumb job anyway. No thanks. I'll find a job on my own. This isn't really a choice, get it? You gotta do something. Fine. Put me to work. Well, shit. Come on, Cupcake. A little excitement. Whoa. Yay. I'll do it. Whoopee. Okay, he just told us that we were going to go on the next, like, mission with him, I guess. And we just woke up, got out of bed, and we're about to go. Oi, you ready yet? You sleep like the damn dead. And I'll be like, why are you waking me up? I don't even want to go anyways. So why did you try to wake the dead?
Huh?
Because we got shit to do.
Come on.
Get in the car. All right, fine. Are you stupid or something? No. No? Then you should know why we're treating you like this. Can't have you running off, you know? Especially not if you're some lazy asshole who won't pay back their debt. Can't pay off my debt if you won't let me work. You gonna try something? Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna sit here in the back in my handcuffs. It takes effort to do something. I just don't have the energy. Okay, so Mateo just came in and tried to get us to leave with him, and we told him to fuck off. But then when Sergio was asking us about it, we were like, yeah, he just tried to get me to leave with him. I don't really care what you're gonna do about it. I'm not gonna ask questions. I just wanna go. And then he was like, you can't go back to that room because Mateo was able to get into it, so you have to sleep in my apartment because that makes sense and don't question it. And you know what? I won't. Great. I would love to sleep on the couch. Actually, I'm ambivalent about it. I'm lukewarm about it. I have no big feelings. Make yourself useful. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here. You really do just want me to sit here like a trophy. This is ridiculous.
Oi!
You know who I am, right? You remember? Yep, you're some kind of dumbass. That's what I told you yesterday. See, even though I am trying to be as bland as possible, you gotta sprinkle just a little bit of that sass in there every once in a while. Like, I can't help it. Okay, so he just came to the table and he's all like rubbing his eyes and he looks like a kid and we laughed and he's like, what are you laughing about? And I'm just gonna stare at him in silence. Nothing.
Come on.
You lying to me? Are you uncomfortable yet? I think you're lying to me. I clear my throat and change the subject. Anyways.
Huh?
Are you hungry? Do you want some sort of breakfast? I don't want any of your shitty food. Fine, then don't fucking eat anything. Starve, you stupid bitch. Fine with me, starve if you want. Well, if you're already making something, then I don't mind. That's exactly what I thought. Okay, we have the hostages. We told him that we shouldn't release them, and he was like, you need to take care of them, and we were like, okay. And now we were like, I was like, maybe I can just go and talk to Sergio about like striking some sort of deal with you so that we can let you go, but we also get something out of it, you know? And they're like, well, how close are you with Sergio? I mean, he's my boss. I love how he's still like, he's taken away this tiny happiness I have with you, as if every single decision that I've made up to this point hasn't given me negative points. You're making a big deal out of this, and I don't do feelings. You're thinking too much about what he's done to you and how you can change all of this. It's time to step up and take care of this. You're right, I know. All right, showdown. You and me, Lucian. I feel like this is the less passionate, if that's the right word for it, option. I wouldn't work for you. It's just not my business, not my cup of tea, not my skill set. I think he got shot in the chest this time, instead of in the shoulder. I run over to his body, but I'm already too late. The puddle of blood surrounding his body spreads wider and wider. Uh-oh, did he die this time? I grip my teeth and turn around, ready to kill. A gun goes off and Ira collapses. And then Ira gets shot? Oh no! No, stop! It's much, much too late. Lucian points his gun at me with a smile. What a fascinating turn of events, little dove. What was it that I said earlier? That I would have you singing a different song soon enough? Drop your weapon, please. I'd like to end this quickly. Drop my weapon so that you can shoot me anyways? Because it seems like I'm getting shot whether I hold on to it or not. I do as he says and raise my arms above my head. I'm not going to do anything. Let me go and I can call off everyone outside.
Oh, I see.
I'm afraid it's a little bit late for that. I'll have security on them in a moment. For now, I'd like to deal with you. Lucian kneels next to me and cups my chin.
You're lovely.
What a lovely face. So fresh, so innocent. He's gonna shoot me in it, isn't he? You know, I have a client that is very interested in the fresh and innocent. No. He wants to try something, shall we say, daring. The fuck does that mean?
How cute.
Your pretty face. It's a shame it won't last long. Daring isn't he's gonna, cut me up? He presses a kiss to my lips. It's repulsive. I move to slap him, but he grabs my arms and wrestles me to the floor.
I'd love to fuck you, silly little dove. What song will you sing for me? Let's have Sergio watch, He'll be terribly jealous. Be sure to scream. I want him to feel your despair from the deepest pit of hell.
Fuck! That took a fucking turn. Okay, so we're not gonna get that ending again. We're just gonna do all the sassy options and just be sassy as shit and hopefully get a much different ending than that. Okay, so up to this point, all of the dialogue choices I realized were ones that we had already picked. For some weird reason, I went with all of the sassy options already. Weird. But here, I didn't want to push him. You know, he was talking about this really traumatic story and talking about Lucian, and I didn't want to feel pushy, so I was just like, just tell me what you can, it's okay. But I guess this time I'm gonna be pushy. So, yeah, you gotta talk to me. You owe me information about your life. What did he say when he left you? You can tell me that much.
Yeah.
It was a while ago. I know I shouldn't still be crying over it. No, don't say that. It all went wrong one night when we were in the apartment alone. It was gonna be a romantic night, but something wasn't right about the whole thing. Lucy had been acting really strange lately, and he was gonna make it up to me. Kind of ignoring me, snapping when I asked him a question. I thought he was overworked.
Huh?
What are you talking about, Lucy? Oh, I was thinking that I was just about done with you. Done? Wait, I don't get it.
How cute.
You don't get it? Oh, poor thing. Come lay down and I'll explain it to you. Every detail. He was being so embarrassing like usual. He was real good at getting under my skin.
Come here.
I'm just about done, but I think I'd like one more taste. Whenever he said things like that, my heart beat so fast I thought I'd die. I'm afraid I've made you love me hopelessly. I don't want anyone else to have you. I didn't want to say it, but he was right. He could read me like a damn book. I won't. I'd never look at someone else. I don't want anyone besides you.
Oh my.
I'm glad to hear it.
I love to tease you.
When I think about, oh no. I don't want you to show them to anyone. Shall I teach you something else?
What?
What are you gonna teach me? Yikes.
Do you want more?
I didn't need to know this much detail. I thought he was gonna, but he got this weird look on his face and pinned me down. I've been with you this long.
Hmm.
Then, I helped you go all the way to the top. And what a good boy you've been here with me. Tell me how badly you want me, darling. Tell me how much you need me.
Lucian!
I love you, Lucy.
Yes.
I know. Say it again. I love you. He sort of started laughing a little. I thought he was gonna tickle me or tell a joke, but then he said something awful. And now, I'm going to take it all from you.
Huh?
Poor thing. You're so stupid, darling. What?
Lucian!
What are you saying? Maniacal. Poor thing. You didn't think I would sit around here forever with you, did you? I'm very bored now. I'm afraid that you just don't cut it anymore. It just got worse from there. I'm sorry, that's all I can say right now. I understand. Thank you for telling me all of that. How close are we to Sergio? He likes me, obviously, and since he likes me, I can go and tell him, hey, we're gonna do this, and he'll be like, yeah, because I like to take advantage of people who like me. I think he likes me. We live together. He's somewhat fond of me.
Gross.
You're gross. Okay, we just got to Lucian. Lucian raised his gun to shoot Sergio, but Ira got to him before he could, so Sergio does not get shot. And then Ira's got Lucian pinned on the ground, and Sergio's like, I gotta shoot him. It's my responsibility. And he's standing over him with the gun. He stares down at Lucian, and I can see tears welling up in his eyes. His voice breaks. I can't do it. He drops his gun to the floor and turns away. I nod to Ira and move beside Sergio, wrapping my arms around him. It's okay. It's going to be over soon. We don't watch, but the gun fires. Sergio's breath comes out in a rush, shaky and hurried. It's all right. You did fine. It's over. Let's go back. Sergio can't bring himself to speak for several minutes. Ira walks over, her gun back in its holster.
You did well.
It's done. Sergio stares at her and nods. Something unspoken passes between them, just through their look, and I decide that it's better not to probe. Let's go home. Sergio's eyes meet mine, and he bites his lip. Okay, let's go. Is he still giving up control of the Mafia? Like, I did all of this expecting him to still be the head of the Mafia. Like, did I just get gypped again? Out of my rightful place? As Ophelia was promised, she is promoted to be in charge of the Moonlit Lounge, with Ira assisting in any matters of business between her and the Mafia. Oh, maybe he did stay as the leader. Okay, good. Like, I was worried there for a second that I was going to have a BF. I'm sent over to deliver new account books and stumble upon a heated conversation.
Ugh.
I don't know why you couldn't have gotten rid of a few of these escorts while you were at it. Have you seen their faces? What the hell were they doing while I was gone? I knew it was going to be bad, but do you see this? 3 escorts with breakouts and another 5 with hair crises.
Don't give up.
My apologies on the state of things, but I believe that would not be advisable for the business, no matter how tempted you may be. Well, no duh, but it would have done me a few favors. And what is with this mountain of paperwork? Did that asshole never file his accounts?
Ugh.
God, I can't believe this. Not even God himself could sort through this mess. I'll be busy for weeks. You better get Allegra on the phone and tell her to get over here. There's a massive list to get done, and I need her help.
Oh?
My apologies. We can arrange for the accounts to be moved to an electronic system in line with the casino's profits.
Yeah.
We'll have to do something. I can't balance overseeing this palace of piss ants with taking care of the escorts' faces.
Yes.
I'll see to it that something is put together. And I'll see if Allegra answers the phone. Good. At least someone here can do their job. Finally, she notices me. What is that? More paperwork. God, just put it down and I'll deal with it eventually. Why is there so much paperwork if it's like an underground business? Sergio, do you want me to order out for dinner? I don't really feel like cooking. Hope that's okay. What the fuck? We should be being like, you need to go and cook me dinner, bitch, because I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Get a pizza with ham. Or, can we get pizza with ham? It's your fucking manners, sir. Don't you know who I am? Do you want pineapple on it?
Yeah.
Oh no. I'll have to disown you.
What?
You don't like it? Oh, Jesus, Cupcake, not in my house. Well, it's my house now. You'd better get used to it in your house because I'm doing the ordering. Shit. Fine, I'll do it. I'll order. It's the least you can fucking do. He pulls out his phone and stomps off. He's just too easy to tease. Later that evening, we settle down to watch a movie. It takes a while to persuade Sergio to relax with me, as he wanted to go out for drinks and dancing, but he finally yielded. It might have to do with me letting him order pineapple on half of the pizza.
Come on.
At least pick something good. Lots of action. I want my heart racing. I thought you said your heart raced whenever you were with me. I might have mentioned that. You gotta mention that out loud? So embarrassing. We come to a compromise with the movie. It's an older martial arts movie, complete with cheesy dialogue and terrible effects. Sergio uses this opportunity to scoot closer to me on the couch.
You know, Cupcake, I'm real glad you're here with me. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without you. You know that, right?
I mean, it's much better than laying next to his dead body as Lucian does unspeakable things. Let's stay like this for a while, okay? He rests his chin on the top of my head and wraps his arms around me. Then very slowly, he leans down to kiss me, with his eyes screwed tight in a bright red blush. Don't worry, I think I'll stay a while. Well, hello again. Fucking mystery voice. Okay, so there's another one. How do I get it? It's just like with this one. Well, let's see what this one is. If any other person was making me do this, I'd give him a real piece of my mind. A man's gotta have his pride, you know? Can't have someone coming into his life and dictating what he's supposed to do. But since this is Cupcake, I don't really mind. Guess I'd let them do most anything. That's okay too, 'cause I know they wouldn't do anything to hurt me or hurt my trust. So when they told me we were gonna go out for a bit, I got real excited. Dates with Cupcake are always fun. Doesn't matter what we do. Of course I said that, and then decided that some things don't count as a date. Do we have to do this? Yes, we have to. Now look at the list and get what you need. I'm not going to do it for you. Cupcake pushed the cart while I held a little slip of paper in my hands. What would the guys say if they saw the boss walking around with a damn grocery store? And getting ordered around by his other half? Embarrassing.
Come on.
I'm doing just fine, aren't I? You're barely surviving on ice cream, and when you eat normal food, it's when Ira gives it to you or you order out. And, most recently, when I cook for you.
Huh?
I thought you liked doing that. No, nobody likes it. They say they like cooking, They're a liar. You're a grown man. You're gonna learn to take care of yourself. That means cooking. That means doing laundry. What do you think the laundromat is for? You shouldn't rely on things like those. Even though I was annoyed like hell, I wasn't gonna yell at them. I know they just have my best interests at heart. Besides, I guess it would be even more embarrassing if the guys thought I was some kind of baby.
Guess so.
I guess you're right, Cupcake. Good. Now, let's get some staple groceries. Bread, some fruit. My voice dropped down to a mutter while they were listing off a bunch of boring foods. Some ice cream. I heard that.
Come on.
Please. You have more than enough. Just a little more. 1 pint. We aren't here to shop for ice cream. We're here to shop for real food. Ah, well. It'll only take a little bit, and then Cupcake and I can go out for some real fun. I thought that, but the shopping was taking a hell of a lot longer than I thought it would. This isn't any fun, Cupcake. I thought we were gonna go on a date. You said we were gonna go out and have fun. What are you talking about? Of course it's fun. We're out together, and I'm ordering you around. What more do you want? I could feel my face heat up. Damn, Cupcake, you always know what to say, huh? I've got to get better at my clapbacks.
Huh?
You don't think we can make grocery shopping romantic? Come on, be more imaginative. It's the everyday stuff that makes the best memories, didn't you know that? I try to think about what they're saying, but I really can't picture it. Ain't nothing fun about doing chores around the house. That's the stuff you do just 'cause you have to. I thought we could do something special. This is special. I've never seen your fridge stocked with this magical thing called real food. That's a bit worrying to me, and we need to get some staple groceries so you don't die from all that ice cream.
Oi!
You can't die from ice cream. Ice cream is my friend. Make new friends. I will introduce you to a few. Fruits and vegetables. But they're so boring. And shopping is so boring. Well, we're gonna take something boring and make it special. Don't you like spending time with me?
Huh?
Of course I do. Why are you thinking that? Then enjoy this time with me. It's nice to relax and have an ordinary day without shooting guns or beating up people or yelling at the guys. Once again, I had to admit that Cupcake had a point. It's nice to be with them away from HQ. I don't have to be some tough guy. I'm just me. Just Sergio. They're okay with that, right? I don't need to be someone different to impress them all the time. I wonder if they're okay with me as me. They start to walk ahead, still pushing the basket, and I look up at them and thought, I don't know why they picked me. I've been trying to work it out. Like, what's special about me? Sure, I got a bunch of guys I order around, but Cupcake don't listen to a damn thing I tell them. You're goddamn right. Well, sometimes they do, but they're good at getting around me. They might listen, but that don't mean they always follow directions. So what is it about me? I mean, I said I liked them, but they could have just ignored it. They did it first. Ah, damn. I've been standing in place for some time, lost in thought. They turned back around, waiting for me. Come on, we've got a lot to do. Tell you what, if you get through the shopping, we can go out to an ice cream shop. Really? Yes. Hell yeah. With that treat hanging over my head, they didn't have to tell me to get back on the stick anymore. Ice cream with Cupcake. Sure, ice cream's my favorite, but it's even better when I get to have it with Cupcake. Nothing tastes sweeter. It's like he's so cheesy. Okay, even though he's got crazy eyes and everything in me is saying, don't, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and leave with Mateo now. Yes, I'll go with you. I think it's dangerous here. Give me a second and I'll be ready.
Hey!
There's no time. Come on, we have to be quick. He pulls me out the door by the arm. I manage to grab my sweater on the way out, but there's no time to put it on. We race through the hall and I pray that no one sees us. Shh. I know a way out through this back entrance. We tiptoed through an unfamiliar part of the building until we reached the back of the parking garage. There's no time to get a car. Someone will hear. Quickly, come this way. As we approach the exit of the building, I begin to second-guess myself. This might have been a very bad idea. Where are we going? I don't know Mateo very well, and yet I'm gonna run away with him? Mateo, I'm stuck here until I pay Sergio and the others back, right? Should we really? If I run away, they'll just come after me, and I'll be right back here. If they catch us, it'll be really bad. I'm scared, Mateo.
Nice!
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I'm really strong, so no one will hurt you. You want to be safe, right? Yes, but I'm not even a little bit convinced that this is the way for me to be safe. I do, but of course I do. No one wishes harm upon themselves unless they're in a really bad place. Come on then. We keep running, even after we exit the building and when we're down the street. Mateo, wait, I can't keep up.
Hey!
You have to. Keep trying, Cece. We have to keep running until it's safe. He grabs my hand and pulls me forward. I stumble behind him, struggling to keep up. People around us turn their heads in confusion. Why is there people around us? I thought it was like the middle of the night. How many people are just walking around the streets at 3 o'clock in the morning? Slowly, please.
Hang in there! It'll be over soon.
See, it's shit like that. Come on, Cece, we'll be safe soon. I'm going to protect you, so you just have to run a little while longer. I know you can do it. I groan and press on, tugging on his sleeve with every step. I don't know how far we run. It's all a blur. My heart is racing, even though no one is pursuing us. How are you doing? Out of breath? We can take a little break here. We stop and I lean forward, bracing my body with my hands on my knees. My breaths are ragged. If I had known I would be running a marathon to get away from there, I would have practiced some cardio. I gulp down precious air in the moment of rest. My breathing calms after a minute. I'm okay now.
Nice!
Great, we're almost there. We can walk the rest of the way. Let's hold hands. Okay. Without waiting for my reply, Mateo's hand is wrapped around my arm, and he walks on. As far as I know, I've never been this far into the city. The crowds of people found on the main roads were nowhere to be seen. Where in the world are we going? As soon as we stop, I can tell that we're approaching the outskirts of the city. There's no one to be seen. The buildings around us are dilapidated and somewhat sparse. Only a few of the buildings look to be in use. Even fewer are in decent shape. This isn't exactly a safe place to hide. I'm not sure why Mateo is bringing me this far out. Mateo, what's going on? I suddenly feel very uneasy. Mateo beat me without any difficulty back at my apartment, and now he's brought me here? What if he just wanted to hurt me all along? No one's around. Oh, shit. Oh, shit is right.
What?
What's the matter? Maybe this wasn't a good idea. I should probably go back before someone notices that I left. Huh? What are you talking about? Did all that running make you dizzy? He's gonna fucking hobble us. You're so silly. Come on, it's not much farther. What isn't much farther? You'll see. I won't give you any hints. Is it my dungeon cell? I stop, still unsure what to do. If I went back, maybe Sergio would forgive my mistake. I wonder if going back would actually put us back in Sergio's route. Or if it's just gonna make him try to kill us. Guess we'll find out. I want to go back. What's wrong? You need me to carry you the rest of the way? Like I said, I'm really strong. No, I just think that this is probably a mistake.
What?
Oh. He's just gonna kill us.
You can't run away.
It's too late to go back, though. Sergio will shoot you. Shoot me? Yep. You don't want that, do you? No. Good. I'll keep you safe from that, I promise. He offers me a brilliant smile and an accompanying giggle. I suppose if he's trying to help me get out of a bad situation, I should be okay. He was apologetic about beating me up. I guess he wants to help me after all. Please listen to that sentence again. He was apologetic about kicking my ass. I understand. Let's go. I follow Mateo to a courtyard fenced with brick. There are several nearby dumpsters and boxes piled together. This looks like a fort. This looks like a cardboard box house. Are we about to live in a cardboard box house? At least the cardboard will be pretty easy to escape once he inevitably tries to lock us in there. The boxes are cut and stacked together, flipped over and lined up in a peculiar arrangement. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the boxes have holes cut out in the front, and a bit like makeshift doors.
Hey! Hey!
Hey guys, I brought a friend for you. As soon as Mateo calls out, dozens of children stir and climb out of the boxes, running up to him with bright smiles. Hey, where'd you get them?
Nice!
Oh, just thought they needed some help, just like you guys. Want to meet them? They're really nice. Mateo gestures for me to come over. I'm in shock at the sea of tiny faces. It's not what I expected at all. Everyone, this is Cece. Let's be kind to them, okay? Does everyone remember their manners? The children nod in unison. Some of them push the others aside to get to Mateo. Their tiny cheeks are matted with dirt. They're filthy, running around in threadbare play clothes. Whose children are these? Is this where they live? What is going on? I glance at Mateo, searching for answers. Are they going to live with us?
Yep.
I need help taking care of all of you. You want another friend, right? This is just like fucking Vincent. Except now, instead of just the 2 children, I'm going to have to take care of like 18. I didn't ask for this, homie. Some of the children nod in agreement. Mateo pats the boy who spoke on the head and turns back to me. You need to stop getting this close to me. Isn't this place great? I hardly know what to say. I don't want to insult this place, as it seems these kids live here, but I'm not sure I want to stay. It's definitely not safe, but it isn't safe to leave either. I don't think I would be able to find my way back to the casino, even if I tried. I ignore Mateo's question in favor of my own curiosity. Do you live here?
Yep.
Sometimes. I live and work with Sergio, but I visit here all the time. He takes care of these kids on top of working with Sergio? Why? I suppose he needs money to take care of the kids, but he could find a shelter or something. Well, we already pissed him off by telling him we wanted to go back. So we might as well just fully tilt into that vein and just be like, this is weird and you're weird and this whole situation is weird and I don't want to be here anymore. Why would you live here? Huh? Why not?
I guess.
It's not the most glamorous place, but we have a place to sleep. Sometimes there's food to eat. It's not bad, right guys? The children nod back at him. They're still all watching us, waiting for something to happen. Sometimes there's food? Not all the time? Doesn't he check on the kids regularly? You'll stay with us, right? You're happy, aren't you? I'll stay with you. 'Cause I feel like you're gonna take my fingers one by one if I don't. Good, because there's no way you can go back. I'm not sure if I can say that I'm happy. This isn't a better situation than staying with Sergio. Some of the children cheer and then skip over to me, climbing up my leg and hanging from my arms as if I'm a jungle gym.
Yep.
They love you already. We'll all have a great time together. Come on, guys, back to bed. I know it's exciting, but there's time to play with Cece in the morning. We all want to be rested up for tomorrow, right? We'll play lots together. He gestures for the children to go back into their cardboard houses. Some of them grumble complaints. I bet you're tired, Cece. We should get on to bed, too. Come on, I'll show you where I sleep. He brings me over to the largest box at the compound and ushers me inside. The cardboard is stained and ripped, taped up to hold the shape. The inside of the box is cramped. I can't sit up in the box and I have to lay down on my side. I pull my legs up to my stomach. There isn't any room in the box, but Mateo crawls in anyway.
Yep.
It's cozy, right? You can sleep here with me. Oh, goody. With him? Firstly, there's no room in here, and that's quite inappropriate.
What?
You don't want to? You don't like me? It's a little tight in here, friend. There isn't any room in here, and I think it would be hard for us to sleep. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Guess you'll have to sleep outside and freeze to death. You know, on second thought, if I just scrunch up really small, I think I'll be okay. What? The expression on his face is chilling, though it isn't the first time he's given me such a look. His dead eyes pierce through me. You're being mean to me. I won't let you back in unless you beg me for help. I hope you cry. I didn't mean to offend you, Mateo. What's wrong with him? Why is he acting like this? Because he's fucking psycho. Offend? Oh, you're so silly. I'm not offended. I just want you to be safe and warm, Cece. I appreciate that, but I think sleeping together would cause some problems for us. There aren't any empty spots, though, so you'll have to sleep right outside. That's fine. I'll be okay. For the moment, it seems he's back to normal. The strange, empty expression has melted away. Was he really angry with me? I'll go on to sleep now. I'm pretty tired.
Yep.
Okay, have a good sleep, Cece. Please don't stab me. I slide outside the box, as there isn't room to stand and walk. I settle down on a patch of ground. I guess this is where I'm staying now. Please don't let it rain tonight. I stare down at my hands. My skin is already grimy from the dirt. By the morning, I'll be filthy. Do I want to leave? Would I be able to find my way back? And would Sergio kill me for running away? I groan and lie back in the dirt. What was I thinking coming here with Mateo? I was caught up in the moment and I thought we would run away somewhere safe. Not a place like this. It must be reasonably safe for all these children to live here. I'm not overjoyed with the state of things, but maybe I'm safer. I don't know. I'll have to take Mateo's word for it. I wake in the middle of the night, shivering. I tossed and turned in my sleep, so my clothes are matted with dirt. It's freezing. Without walls around me, the chilly wind is unforgiving on my skin. I curl into a ball trying to get comfortable. However, even if I squeeze my eyes tight, I can't will myself to fall back asleep. I turn over once more and jump when Mateo's gray eyes meet my own. How did I fucking know that he was just sitting there staring at us like a goblin? It's cold, huh? Bet you're wishing that you stayed in here with me. Mateo! Be quiet, or you'll wake the kids. You don't want to upset them, do you? I don't really care about the kids here, but something's telling me that it would be a bad idea to upset Mateo. Just a hunch. It might have been the beating he gave me back at my apartment. It also might be the look he's giving me. Hushed, I hiss out a reply, mindful of the small snores around us. Sorry, I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I suppose I have little choice now. If I want to get any sleep, I need to warm up. Mateo, is it all right if I come and sleep next to you? Oh, looks like you had a change of heart. I don't mind if you come inside.
Do you have something for me?
But what will you give me in return? A verbal expression of gratitude and a crisp high five. That's about all I got. I don't have anything to give you. Why is he acting like this when he was so eager to get me away from Sergio and the rest of the mafia? Isn't he supposed to be my friend? If I had something to trade, I would give it to you. That's not true. I'm sure you can think of something. Mateo? My voice is a pathetic squeak, and I wonder if he thinks it's amusing to make me beg like this. No, I'm not doing that. Heh, you're so funny, Cece. Of course you can come inside. I'll even let you use my arm as a pillow. Oh, thanks. No. That'll be really warm, won't it? No, because then you're gonna fucking strangle me. Choke me out. I suppose. Rather than give him a reason to argue and get irritated, I crawl into his box without another complaint.
Hang in there! It'll be over soon.
I hate it. Good night. Sleep tight. I screw my eyes shut. The glimmer of Mateo's expression burned in the back of my mind. What the hell have I gotten myself into? Sunlight peeking through the buildings warms my face, and I open my eyes. I hear the children outside laughing. Mateo isn't anywhere to be seen. As I exit the makeshift house, I see that the children are bustling around, tidying up the compound. Some of the older children are lugging new boxes through the street, while others play tag further down the alley. When I exit the cardboard structures, one of the children runs up to me. Hiya, you're just in time to help us make our beds. Make beds? This request is nonsense to me. They sleep in an alley in cardboard boxes. Why are they concerned with making beds? Does Mateo have rules for them to follow, or did the children just start doing this of their own accord? If I know anything about children, it's that they probably didn't come up with a rule like that on their own. We always make them, every morning. Did you make yours? No, because then I just sleep in it again that night. So why? Why do we have to make them? Because you have to follow the rules or you'll be in trouble. With Mateo? What will he do? Sometimes we have to go to bed without dinner, or we have to clean up the toilet. The toilet? Where? There are some holes over there. Pick one. Oh! I get a choice. Oh, gross. At least he has sensible punishments for misbehaving. Well, if these are the rules, then I should follow them too. It wouldn't be right to set a bad example. Come to think of it, he mentioned something about the kids minding their manners yesterday evening. I guess he tries to teach them to be polite. I'll make my bed. I didn't think it was necessary to do something like this when I'm sleeping in an alley, but it seems that the children have a structured way of life. I'll go back inside the large box and move the blankets so that they're folded in a neat pile. Outside, the girl is still waiting for me. Okay, I made the bed. Are you happy? Yep, Mateo always tells us to take care of our stuff, so you should too. Mateo says a lot of things that you probably shouldn't be listening to. That's a good rule to live by. Despite Mateo's strange behavior the previous night, the more I talk to this girl, the more I realize that he probably raises these kids as well as any parent. Even better, in fact, considering that these children don't seem to have any parents at all. Did they run away, or are they orphans? The little girl interrupts these thoughts with a tug on my sleeve. Hey, can you help us carry new boxes into the alley? You're tall, so you can carry the big ones. Mateo isn't anywhere to be seen, and it's better to make myself useful, so I follow the girl out of the alley. Sure, I can help you. A group of older children are moving new boxes into a pile, while other children rummage through trash bins and dumpsters. When we approach, one of the boys waves. His sister isn't far behind him, but she doesn't speak. There they are. They went from one fucked up kidnapper dad hostage mom situation to another one. Hey, you gonna help us with the repairs? Repairs? I glanced down at the pile of garbage, trying to riddle out how this would be used to repair anything. Yeah, you know, our rooms wear down and stuff. We gotta keep boxes on hand to fix it all up. Sometimes we find really good stuff, like sheets of plastic. I puzzle over the use of the word room before setting the thought aside. The garbage spread around this alley looks to be useless, but the children clap when someone finds plastic wrap. A sheet of plastic is something they're excited about. Something so simple is enough to make them smile this much, and it tugs at my heart. I know that I came voluntarily with Mateo, but this isn't any way for people to live, especially children. While I worry over how the children live in this alley, the little girl kicks the trash pile over to me and I bend over to pick it up. Do all of you live here with Mateo? Where are your parents? Maybe it's an insensitive question, but I can't swallow it down. Surely these kids don't stay here because they prefer this way of life. Huh? Dunno. Can't remember where they are. Just been me for a while. We're all like that. Can't find our parents. Don't know what happened. I guess they're dead. You guess? Can't remember. Aren't there places to take you in? Shelters or community homes? Don't know about anything like that. Don't mind staying out here anyway. Like Mateo, instead of just having a little fucking hovel of children, go drop them off where they can have a bed inside and they don't have to get kidnapped to do so. If you can't remember, he must have been very young when he was left on his own. How many years has Mateo been taking care of these kids? I suppose it would be bad to bring them back to Sergio and the rest of the mafia. What would they do with a bunch of kids? When I imagine these children working in a casino or witnessing bar fights, I understand why Mateo would keep them here. Maybe this really is the safest place for them if there aren't any shelters to take them in. Do you know where Mateo is? I didn't see him this morning. He's getting breakfast for our pet. The fuck does that mean? Your pet? I didn't see... Oh, it's not here. We gotta keep it somewhere else. I see. No, I don't. These kids are literally sleeping in cardboard boxes, and yet they try to take care of a pet? I can't comprehend these priorities, and I don't have time to mull over them because the children are filling boxes for me to transport. I pick up the boxes and carry them back to the compound. The girl who greeted me follows behind, tugging one of the large boxes behind her. When we re-enter the alley with boxes, I see Mateo, standing over a corpse. What is your pet? Where? Where is Cece? Right fucking here, man. One of the younger girls speaks up, unperturbed by the sight of a dead body. That alone is unsettling. However, perhaps even more disturbing, she doesn't cower at Mateo's tone, nor the horrific expression on his face. Dunno. They went off with some of the others. When? How long have they been gone? What the hell is going on? Mateo, I'm right here. Its face is a beaten, bloody wreck, rendering it unrecognizable. The limbs are mangled so badly that it looks like an animal attacked it. I open my mouth to question Mateo, but he cuts me off. Whatever, or whoever did this, they flew into a rage. It barely looks like a person.
What are you doing?
You know, a teeny weeny part of me is starting to regret this decision. Where were you? Where did you go? I recoil when he screams at me as if I had been slapped. I was just helping the children, like she said. That's okay, isn't it? I point to the little girl who was talking to Mateo, hoping that this explanation is sufficient.
You can't run away.
No, I didn't say you could leave the compound. Why did you leave? I didn't realize you were the boss of me now. I told you I went off to help the children. I only wanted to be useful.
That's not allowed.
No. He storms up to me, grabs my shoulders, and squeezes the flesh until I drop the box in my arms. It lands on my feet, and a sharp pain leaps up my legs, but it's nothing compared to the feeling of Mateo's fingers digging into my skin. His nails. Feels like he's puncturing the skin. You're hurting me. Good. Oh, I'm in trouble. Fuck off, bro. Get off me. I jerk my arm back. This is the wrong reaction, and Mateo's face twists in anger.
What are you doing?
He slaps me across the face and wraps his hands around my neck. How's that feel? Your face looks so stupid. I scratch at his hands, trying to fight him off of me. I open my mouth to gasp for air. Mateo's grip tightens. His hands shake with rage, but his expression is an eerie, sickening calm. Oh my God. Like, I knew he was crazy from the moment that we met, but it's still just like, fuck, man. This is a real thrill, isn't it, Cece? I bet you won't disobey me again, will you? You'll do as I tell you, won't you? Well, you didn't even tell me I wasn't allowed to leave the compound, so... Setting me up for failure there, Mateo. I nod my head wildly, both agreeing and attempting to shake him off.
What's wrong? Does it hurt?
Trying to say something? It'll just kill you faster. I'm aware that Mateo's lips are moving, but I can't hear what he's saying. How is he worse than Vincent? Shit, and this guy takes care of all these kids, but like, does he take care of the kids or does he take care of the kids? Because he literally has them living in cardboard boxes in an alleyway when they could be in some sort of foster care system. Is it great? No. Is it indoors? Yes. This dude is fucking wild, and I really want to know what this pet is. Like, I'm wondering if it's just Mateo, but I was going to say evil, but I feel like he's already evil just normally. Even more evil? Like animalistic? Feral? Maybe that's what they mean. Either way, I am very confused and terrified. Please make sure you pay your rent on time so you don't end up living in a cardboard compound with Dr. Hyde and Mr. Hyde. And I will see you later.